Oh, hey Reese, what's going on today? Hi, how you going? It is, of course, me, Reese T. O'Leary of perpelFLAME and Company. Say it with me. PerpelFLAME. I don't know what's happening with my hands. But anyways, I hope you're all doing, it's kind of in alignment with today's video, so movement. I hope you're all doing fabulous and well. Thank you very much for joining me here on the YouTube channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to click that bell notification so that you can find out when we post a new video, which is every single day. Anyways, today you are joining me here for, oh, my nose is itchy, sorry. You are joining me, I've got the fidgets or something. What is that? Oh, how embarrassing. Anyways, today you are joining me here for, I was like, something on my nose. Today you are joining me here for Wellness Wednesday. And today's episode is all about exercise, right? And exercise is something that's so kind of near and dear to me, and I find it to be so crucial and important, and especially on your personal journey, on your spiritual journey, for your physical health, but also for your mental health, your emotional health, and your spiritual health. Believe it or not, folks, believe it or not. Now, for me, myself and I have a very interesting relationship with exercise, because if you didn't already know this, I'll pop a photo up there, but I actually used to weigh close to 200 kilograms, and these days I weigh under 100 kilograms. Not that, you know, the kilogram weight means anything, because I've, you know, got some muscle going behind me, but exercise has had a big part to do with that, and my relationship with exercise has changed over the years, as well as understanding how it has positively impacted my world has changed over the years, you know. Once upon a time, when I was in high school especially, I refused to do exercise, I would not participate in gym classes and all that kind of stuff, because I just didn't see the benefit. I didn't want to get moving. I didn't want to move my body. And for wellness, exercise is something that can enhance our day-to-day lives in such a huge way. I don't think people realize and understand this, Now, I'm trying to think, where do I want to start with exercise, I personally exercise every single day. I do what I can. I love movement of the body, Moving the body promotes things like blood flow, right? And let's just say you're someone that's suffering an ailment, Sometimes blood flow can be what actually gets the ailment recovery process speeding up, I seldom suffer from ailments at all. I've had food poisoning twice now in the last 4 years. That's it. During the big COVID, I didn't get sick at all. And I promote the fact that I believe that is because of my wellness practice to do with exercise. Now, most people out there see exercise as something where you got to go to the gym, right? You got to go to the gym and you got to do weights and you got to do this. And look, I'm not poo-pooing and I'm not yucking your yum when it comes to doing weights with exercise. But for me, exercise is something a lot more simpler, It's something as simple as stretching, right? Moving my fingers, moving my arms, moving my legs, right? that looks so weird on camera. Exercise promotes endorphins in the brain, that chemical composition which makes us feel happy. It makes us feel good. And it sounds like a bit of a conundrum almost, but after I go for a good 1 hour walk, I feel so energized, I remember back in the day, I don't do it anymore, but back in the day, I mean, I will if I can, but I just can't promote, can't facilitate the time right now. Back in the day, I used to walk 5 kilometers in the morning, 5 kilometers in the evening. I was famous for this. I used to do live videos while I was walking. Come on guys, let's get moving, let's get walking. Because walking can not only connect us with nature and the world around us, it gives us a space for our thoughts to flow freely, right? Freely out into the world without being inhibited by, the four corners of the room we're sitting in, for example. Exercise can also allow us the space and opportunity to remove ourselves from certain energetic spaces. Yes, again, leaving this room. I spend a lot of time in front of this camera and the computer, right? So for me, exercise is a fantastic opportunity for me to take a breather, take a step back and go, oh yeah, no more technology for an hour. So exercise doesn't have to be running down the road, right? It doesn't have to be running on a treadmill. For me, exercise is something as simple as going for a walk. Yeah, I like to just go for a walk. In fact, a good friend of mine and I have a regime at the moment where we're not in the same location. We're not in the same, what is wrong with me today? We're not in the same location. This is like the second time I've with my words, but not in this video either. Exercise for me, so my friend and I, we will jump on the phone and we will exercise together. We call it cutting laps, yeah? We cut laps because I quite literally just walk between 2 points outdoors. And for most people, that's quite boring, and that's all right. Go and find, I used to use this website online called Map My Walk. I'll put a screenshot up there. I don't even know if it still exists. I hope it does. But I used to map out a different route for myself for 5 kilometers and just walk. Just walk. Yeah, and you wouldn't believe what walking can do for the mind, the body, and the soul. Yes? Again, you connect with the world around you in a different way. You connect with people. At the moment, there's a gentleman that I've walked past almost every... Don't ask me how this happens, right? But we walk past each other. I don't walk at the same time every night or every day. Sometimes I'm walking at 3 a.m. Sometimes I'm walking at 6 a.m. Sometimes it's 11 p.m. Sometimes it's, rarely the middle of the day because it's generally too warm here. But I walk past this man all the time. It's like we're just on the same schedule, yeah? And it's just a really nice, hello, how you going? It's almost like we've become walking buddies without even knowing each other. It gives us a space to connect in the world that isn't generally available simply by sitting on our butt. Sitting on our butt watching TV or watching videos like this or whatever, come what may, whatever you choose to do while you're sitting on your butt. It is also a really great way, believe it or not, to speed up manifestation. Right? So when I've got a manifestation, I want to... I imagine like a bowling ball. Thanks, computer. I imagine like a bowling ball of energy, right? And I will do my laps and I will roll that ball of energy down the road and I'll just release it. That's my manifestation. I release it down the road. So walking and exercise is something for the body that is necessary. It's needed. And you don't need to do great amounts of exercise for it to have a great impact on your life or on your world. Yeah. Again, if you're not a mobile person, exercise on the spot. You don't need to walk around, I'll give you an example of this. Tai Chi or yoga. These are forms of exercise which don't require literally moving from the spot you're on. Yeah, they're just different movements in those positions. Martial arts, another good practice, depending on the martial arts, of course. But there are so many different forms. Swimming. Swimming, you do obviously swim laps or backwards and forwards, but you can tread water, right? There are so many different forms of exercise, and I think it's really important for every single individual out there to use exercise in your regular wellness practice as a way of release, as a way of energizing, as a way of self-cleansing, yeah? And I think you will find so much benefit in your world on a regular basis if you can start exercising more, yeah? Doesn't have to be full on, alright? Doesn't have to be full on, but I can assure you the health benefits, the mental health benefits, the spiritual health benefits, the emotional and the physical health benefits are extraordinary. And I think you'll come to thank me for that when you start exercising more, alright? Alrighty-roo. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Catch us in the next one tomorrow. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Catch us on the flip side.